Hey everyone, here we are for Heat 1 of the Winter Nationals 2025 Senior Heavy class for CKNA. Starting last as we discussed in the last video, and I'm just going to try and make my way safely through the pack best I can without breaking my cart or someone else's. The first lap was fairly tame based on how the other ones went throughout the weekend and some of the other classes, which is good and bad for me. I got some free positions out of this one. I think I gained like 4. A bunch of top guys took each other out, so that was definitely in my favor. Some of this momentum loss at the start here, as you can see, was not in my favor, but that's the nature of driving back here with these guys. Kind of get what you get. So this next lap here, I'm just going to be building up my momentum again and making another run to get through this guy who making a lot of mistakes, to put it nicely, but he had some sparks of pace, so I pushed him a few times. But yeah, it's not someone I wanted to push for too long. Coming up here, I can see he's kind of eager to get by this guy here, so I'm going to follow him through. Luckily, the other guy kind of just chases it up the track and goes off, which was fairly common throughout the weekend on that corner for most people, or at least me. And this corner as well, as a lot of people went off. I ended up getting myself a penalty in the final for accidentally hitting someone there, and but yeah, we'll get to that one. But yeah, coming through here, we're all just kind of filing in line. Race is starting to settle in. Starting to see other packs pull away, so my patience is getting a little thin, so I'm gonna make a move here. I felt like I was fully aside, but I did hit the curb on the inside, which sent me into him a little bit, so my apologies on that, but I did pay the price for the penalties, so it is what it is. At the time I didn't know that, and I felt it wasn't too terrible, so I just kept my head down and kept going, didn't even think of it. So here we are avoiding some debris that came off the 42 there. I believe it was a camera mount, based on what the penalty said. I think you got 5 positions for that one, so make sure you tether your cameras to your cart. I'm guilty of not doing that sometimes if I'm switching from cart to cart. Very important though, it'll save you positions and some money. So coming up here, I can see these guys are getting a bit racy. Going to just try and hit my marks and stay with them. One guy goes off the track. It looked like he might have got hit, but also kind of looked like he did on his own. Not too sure. So I come up here, I'm going to push this guy through. 2 carts are always better than 1. So we quite easily get by him here. But I ended up throwing it all away, all this momentum, in the next mini bowl here. I think I just turned in too early. I did feel a little tap from behind, but it shouldn't have been enough to make me go off at least that far. So, and no control really coming back on the track, so I was just really hoping that I didn't take anyone out there. So now we gotta regain our momentum again, which is not what you want to do in Briggs. Really takes at least a lap or 2 to really get back to full speed again. So doing stuff like that really hurts. As you can see, the 42 is way up the road now, so we gotta hunt him all the way back down. So for the next little bit here, I'm just doing that. Not much is going on. Cart's handling okay, so yeah, I'll just leave you guys with this for the next few laps, and see you on the last one. Alright, here we are on the second last lap here. I made one failed attempt to pass the 324. Just overshot the corner, so I ended up pushing him past the 42 here, and then I make my move on the 42. It was a good corner to pass people on once you figure out how to overshoot the damn thing, but yeah, I finally got it, so a lot of passes started happening there. And then for some reason this guy didn't block down the straight. I don't know if he didn't know it was the last lap or he just thought I was too far back. So thank you for that one. And then yeah, I just defend my line the rest of this lap here and come home with 16th, but really it was, I think, 25th after the penalty because you get put back behind the person you took out. So unfortunate, but I know the pace was there and passing was getting there, so it was good.